Hey guys, Spiderbot here, and I have an update for you about Steam Greenlight. And if you don't know about Steam Greenlight, it's actually a cool program, even though it's had its road bumps. It was just launched not too long ago, but it's a program on Steam that allows indie developers to apply to have their games greenlit, which basically means they become available on Steam, and obviously reaching a huge potential target audience, right? So people actually go on and you vote. There's, this big number of possible greenlight game candidates. You go on and vote for your favorites, and the ones that receive the most votes are the ones that look like eventually get greenlit. Well, they've greenlit, I think about a month ago, was the first 10 games, which included Black Mesa. This time around, they've given the go-ahead to an additional 21 games, which is awesome. And I'm going to list the games that were actually greenlit. And they actually stated the second wave of titles was originally targeted to include at least 10 titles. Given the number of and quality of games submitted and the ship date of many of the top-ranking titles, the decision was made to increase the size of the group from 10 to 21. So here's the full list, and you'll see why I have the image I have once we get to number 21. But we've got Afterfall Insanity Extended Edition, Air Buccaneers, Blockscape, Contrast, Flyin', Folktale, Forge, Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams, or Project Gianna, Nomoria, Interstellar Marines, Lost Story, The Last Days of Earth, Miasmata, Minor Wars 2081, Neo Tokyo, Octodad, Dadliest Catch. Hey, maybe I'll like that one. Octodad. Perpetuum, Postal 2 Complete. That could be interesting. Well, you become a postal worker and slaughter everybody in the post office? I don't know. Secrets of Grandia, The Intruder, the Stanley Parable HD Remix, and then the last is, and not least, is Yogventures. And this is something that I found out about after I saw that the guys over at Blue Zephos, Simon and Lewis, had put together some videos in about a Kickstarter project for this new game called Yogventures, and that's why that sort of stood out to me, obviously, and that's why I have the image. Now, the only drawback, the only thing I see with this greenlight is that out of these 21 games that are actually greenlit, only one, even including the 10 that were listed given the greenlight last month, only one is actually on Steam, and that's McPixel, and that was one of the ones that was greenlit in the previous 10. So none of these games are actually on Steam yet. So while it's a great program and you have the greenlight for your game, I guess it's unclear as to how long it actually takes them to get it up on Steam. And I'm sure there are requirements, possibly, that they have to hand down to these developers to say, you need this, this, and this in order to be able to integrate it with Steam. So perhaps that is the issue that is holding these games up from going live on Steam. As well, I don't think that some of these games even have been released, right? I don't know if some of these games even have release dates that, extend out into the coming months. So. And that's the news. And I want to give congrats over to Simon Lewis over at Blue Zephos, the Yogscast, for getting their project greenlit. That's awesome, guys. Congrats. I'm Spider, and I'm out.